What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Common Sense, Logic, and Reason. Today we're going to talk about black hypocrisy. Yes, black hypocrisy, a very real and existent thing. I've always said that if white people are racist, then black people are racist hypocrites. And we see evidence of this all the time. I mean, you have to be deaf, dumb, and blind to not see this, or either wearing those race-colored glasses. And again, black people do it all the time. With black people, we can say, you know what I'm saying, or anything about any group whatsoever and not receive any retribution whatsoever. Meanwhile, somebody say something about black people and no black people will lose it. Will go crazy. A perfect example would be black comedians. Now, I've been watching black comics stand-up routine pretty much all my life. I mean, I like comedy. I like to laugh. And I guarantee you, very rarely can you watch any black comedian for too long without hearing something derogatory said about white people. You know, that old skit, well, you know, when emergency happens, something going on, you know, everybody is running for their life, you know, and white folks are walking around investigating everything. All heard that one before. That's derogatory. But I guarantee you, if some white comedian somewhere said anything at all remotely close like that about black people, we will lose it. And we've seen evidence of this before. Now, I've basically identified 3 reasons why this phenomenon of black hypocrisy exists among black, and I'm pretty sure that other people will see other things, but from what I've seen, there's basically 3 reasons. Now, the first reason is this victimhood. When people are victims or perpetual victims, and they're always lashing out at other people, you know, they're always lashing out. They're not looking at themselves, but they're looking outwardly and looking for reasons why they're victims, you know. All they can see is what other people do to them, but they never see what they do, you know, because they're blinded by being victims. And another, you know, it also goes back to this, you know, that old principle, you know, we can make fun of the prom queen, but we don't talk about Tiny Tim, you know, or you don't talk about handicapped people. Well, pretty much the same principle is that victimhood status, this perpetual victimhood that black folks are constantly in, seems to be never ending, is one of the reasons why you see such hypocrisy amongst black. Now, the second reason is because of this idea that black people can't be racist. This idea is probably one of the reasons why blacks are some of the most racist people in the damn country. You know, if you believe that you can't be racist, then you pretty much give yourself a free pass to basically say whatever you want by anybody, and it doesn't matter because you can't be racist. I mean, hell, you can criticize somebody else for being racist and then turn around and say the exact same thing. But because you can't be racist, it ain't racism. Which is nonsense because, again, black people are some of the most racist damn people in the country. And we just, I mean, can be outright blatantly with it, not even try to hide it. The racism and the hypocrisy amongst black. Now, the third reason why that I've seen why you see so much hypocrisy amongst blacks is that blacks just simply never checked on it. Nobody never really checks black people on that hypocrisy. You know, if somebody rob banks and they just keep robbing banks and they keep getting away with it, what makes you think they're going to stop robbing banks? They're not. I mean, eventually they're going to get so bold, so emboldened by robbing banks. I mean, they're going to walk into a bank where they haven't accounted. You know, rob the bank and they want to turn around and deposit money back into their account in the exact same bank. You know, that's how bold they'll get if you let it go unchecked. Well, black people just constantly are going unchecked. I mean, nobody's going to check black people and call them out on their hypocrisy, and certainly not white people. Well, because if any white person checks a black person on that hypocrisy, what do you think black people are going to call them? Well, that's right. They're going to call them racist. They're going to pull the race card. And sadly, with so many white people in America, they have more of a fear of being called racist than they have a fear of not telling the truth. Now, fortunately for me, I have absolutely no fear of the race card. And I have even less of a fear of the coon Uncle Tom card. So when I see black hypocrisy, which is far numerous, you can expect to see me highlighting it and exposing it and talking about it. Because we need to start holding black people accountable. If we never hold black people accountable, how do we expect blacks to ever get back better? I mean, that's with your children. Same thing with your children. If you don't hold them accountable for nothing, how can you expect them to be responsible for anything? You can't. So I'm most definitely going to call black people out on that hypocrisy. And when I see it, you can expect to have me make videos on it so y'all can be looking forward to that. And as always, until next time.